welcome. So my hair looks actually like just my entirety is a complete hot mess right now because I am going to try Overtone. It says apply evenly to dry hair. Well, I watched a bunch of other videos and people kept saying, how they would wash their hair, but they didn't condition it because this is a coloring conditioner. So they would wash their hair first, let it mostly dry, and then they'd apply it, wait. I don't know, honestly, people were so random about it. There was one person that was like, oh, I did the 15 minutes. And then there was another person that was like, oh, I waited like half an hour. There's another girl that was like, I waited like 2 hours. And then there was another girl that was like, well, I heard that, or I was told that anything past 20 minutes or half an hour, it's the exact same. You can leave it in for 8 hours and it would be the exact same as if you left it in for 20 minutes. And I'm like, well, that doesn't seem realistic, but whatever. So I'm gonna kind of play it by ear. Basically decide last minute when I want to take it out of my hair. So, here's what happened. I wanted my hair purple. And I was like, I'm not gonna do this myself, that's insane. So I went to a salon and had it done. She lightened my hair. You can kind of see there's, it's fairly blonde, but not like blonde. I don't know. It's a lot lighter because my hair is normally like just brown, and this is, or like a light brown, but this is like super light brown to dirty blonde type thing going on. So anyway, she lightened it and she put purple in it, and at first I was like, okay, so this isn't exactly what I wanted whenever I decided to get my hair done. I kind of just wanted like an ombre almost, and then it, kind of faded into a lighter purple. But, so anyway, basically my whole head was purple, and it was fine. And after like a day, I was like, actually, I'm really kind of digging it. Like this pastel purple color, it looks really cool. I'm down, great. So I thought, perfect. Maybe it wasn't what I asked for, but it looks awesome, so I'm good. But then 2 weeks later, it was completely gone. And I'm like, what the hell? I paid so much money for this hair, and it's gone in 3 weeks. I mean, it's still lighter. It's still got that, that's my dog. She's crazy. So it's still got that nice lightness to it and all, which I'm sure is what I mostly paid for. But like the purple, come on. Took a whole extra like hour at the salon. I was there for so long, and it lasts for 2 weeks. Unnecessary. So I was kind of pissed. I didn't want to go back for sure because I'm like, I'm not paying a ton of money for garbage. And clearly every single person and their mom has seen the ads for Overtone on Facebook and Instagram and all over the place. And if you check YouTube, there's 740 videos about it. So I don't know why I'm making another one. But here's my personal experience. I know before I actually made this video, I probably watched a good 40 videos. So, and I really wanted to see how the pastel purple worked, which is what I want because I had that pastel purple and I thought it looked great. And so I'm really kind of going for that effect again. But I also know that when watching these videos, sometimes the pastel purple turns out amazing, and sometimes it doesn't. And it really, honestly, I think depends on what color your hair is to start. And so I'm like, well, I don't know if my hair is light enough for it to even show up. But I didn't want to get the regular purple because I also don't want my hair to be this bright purple mess on top of my head. I mean, sure, it works for some people, but like this purple right here, if my hair were that color, just my whole head, that's not what I'm going for. So, we're gonna try it out. You'll be here for my experience. I'm gonna take my ring off so that it's not a purple mess. And we're gonna see what happens. See if we can get some purple up in this joint. Okay? These are my hands. I don't think they're that bad. That being said, I am going to wash my hands immediately to try and keep them from staining too much. Sorry. So, as you may have seen, I gave up on the gloves. Seriously, those suck. I hate them. If I use this again, I'm absolutely getting my own pair of gloves because that was horrible. So a couple notes real quick. I have an enormous amount of hair, like so much hair. It's a decent length and it is super thick. So like I was a little bit concerned at first that I wouldn't have enough, which is why you maybe saw me going through the top part first. I know most people do, you know, they section off their hair and they start at the bottom and then they go up. And if I do it again, I'll absolutely do it like that. But I was really concerned that I wasn't gonna have enough. And I thought, you know, if I do only get half of my hair done, I want it to be the top part. Okay. So that's why I did that. No big deal. I was just concerned. But I got like halfway through my hair and I was like, no, I'm only like a third in and I'll be fine. So I just kind of started over, which was weird, but whatever. But I do want to say, I finished the entire bottle. Or tub, whatever. Like, there's none left. I know they say do touch-ups with what you have left, but I don't have any left. I don't get to do touch-ups. So here's hoping it turns out great, fingers crossed, because I have none left. I used it all. Like I said, I have an enormous amount of hair. So, I mean, if you have an enormous amount of hair and you do want to do touch-ups, I suggest getting 2 tubs, which sucks because it's like $28 a tub, which would be like, you know, $56 for 2 tubs. And that's if you don't get the conditioner. I did get the daily conditioner. I went ahead and bought the whole set. So we'll see if I need that. I saw the directions on there even say to like put it in with wet or dry hair. But I feel like if you really want it to do good, you're doing it on dry hair. And then leave it in for 3 to 5 minutes and then wash it out. And so I'm kind of like, what are people doing? Are people seriously washing their hair, letting it dry, putting the conditioner in, and then washing it again? Like, that sounds like so much effort. Or are they conditioning their hair before washing it? Like, I don't even know. I seriously have no idea what's happening. So yeah, I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick, and then I will be back to talk some more. Okay, so a couple notes about the whole thing. First of all, I washed my hands, and like, this one looks honestly pretty normal. There's just like a smidge, a tiny hint of purple. This one, however, which is my main hand, it's the one I'm digging in with, it's the one I'm really scrubbing in there with, it does have a definite purple hue, especially my nails, but it doesn't bother me that much, so we're just gonna get over it and move on. As for application, so my hair was real jank before I started this, because like I said, I went and I washed my hair and I didn't condition it, and like, my hair can't handle that. It has to be conditioned in order to function, I guess. When I went to brush it and, you know, put the color in and stuff, it was just like unworkable. Like, I couldn't put my fingers through it. It was so tangled and just coarse, and I have never had that happen with my hair before. It's never felt like that, and so I'm pretty sure that it has to do with not conditioning it, because I've always conditioned my hair, but I didn't this time to prepare for this. So that was a issue. I'd read, you know, if you really want to make sure it's in there, you can comb through your hair while the color is in there, and it'll make sure to evenly distribute it. So I tried to do that, and it didn't work because my hair was so coarse from not conditioning that it wouldn't allow the brush to go through it. It was just knots after knots, tangles after tangles. But so I would have done that had I been able to. So there's maybe a tip for you, I don't know. So I have no idea how much time I've already been sitting with my hair like this, like done, finished. Clearly it took me a long time to do it to begin with. And so, but you don't take that time into consideration. You usually set the timer for after you're done putting it in your hair. So I don't know how long I've been sitting like this. And so I think what I'm gonna do is set a timer for 20 to 30 minutes from now. So then, I mean, it'll have been in for like 40 minutes probably, right? And I feel like that should be plenty of time for the color to really get itself in there. So, see you in a couple minutes. So let's talk about the smell, because absolutely every single video that I watched before doing this, they took it, they opened it up, and they go, oh my gosh. And I didn't necessarily do that. I didn't tell you what it smelled like, so let me tell you now. You definitely get that spearmint. And it kind of smells like tea, to be honest. Like, something reminds me of tea. And I don't like tea, so. But it doesn't smell bad. I don't know. But it is very, very pungent. Like, I am down in my basement, and I swear, like, the entire room now smells of this spearminty tea conditioner. And I don't hate it, so at least there's that. Like, I mean, if you're gonna have an overwhelming pungent smell of something, at least it's not something that I absolutely hate. It's pretty decent. But do know that it is a pungent smell, and I'm not in a tiny room, so like if you're doing this only in your bathroom, that's going to smell big. Like people will be able to smell it if they just walk by and be like, oh my gosh. So I don't know if that matters to you. It wouldn't to me, but whatever. Alright peeps, it has been 30 minutes from the last time that I spoke to you, so I'm gonna go upstairs and rinse out my hair, and I'll see you back here in, I don't know, 10-15 minutes? Sound good? Whew. Okay, so here I am, having washed my hair, and I mean, it feels a lot smoother. Like, remember when I said that it was so tangled and I couldn't get my brush through it at all? I mean, like, it's still a little tangled, but that's just my hair. Alright, and upon inspection, I do see some purple. Ooh, yeah. I think I like it, but it's not dry yet. So I'm gonna go through and brush all my hair and then dry it, and we'll take a look. All right. Seriously, I don't even know why I have a blow dryer. It literally comes out like 3 times a year max. I seriously never use one because I'm not good at it. I have way too much hair to be drying my hair. I don't know how people do it. And 3, it damages like crazy. And I like to think that I have fairly healthy hair. So, yeah. And so now that we're done with that, we're gonna take a look at it. I think it looks interesting. Like close up, I can see that there is purple tint to it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but tomorrow I'm gonna go outside so that you can see what it looks like, because I can like barely see it, but I can tell that like the super blondness is gone. I don't know. Full disclosure, I've done this entire thing from beginning to end without a mirror because I get more natural light in my basement from these windows over here. Like there's no light in my bathroom, and like I have this whiteboard behind me, so it's a nice white canvas to shoot in front of. So that's why I chose to do it down here. But the only downside is there's no mirror. And like I looked for a mirror somewhere in my house that I could just like take off the wall and put behind the camera so I could see it, and I couldn't find one anywhere. No idea. So yeah, maybe I'll try and style it tomorrow too so it doesn't look like a hot mess like it does right now. But so this is it. I'm not mad at it. Like, even if you can barely see it, even if it's just a tiny tint, I'm not mad at it. do wish it were a little more vibrant, but I mean, I kind of knew that it wasn't going to turn out as purple as my other one did, just because I did get the pastel, and I had seen other people's videos where the pastel really needs to be on like bleach blonde hair, and I definitely don't have that. So maybe next time we'll try a different color and see if it comes out better. But if you're thinking, oh, I have some highlights, I'll get the pastel purple. Well, this is what it looks like. So if this is what you're going for, great. If not, don't waste your money. All right, well, we'll see tomorrow what it looks like in the sunlight. Bye. Hi, okay, so it's the next day, as you can clearly tell. And I apologize for my neighbor. He's he's mowing the lawn, and like honestly, this is the only good time to come outside. So this morning when I woke up and I looked in the mirror, I could clearly see a difference. I think yesterday I tried to rush it too much, and I couldn't tell, or didn't let my hair dry all the way. So here we are with fully dry hair outside. It's not a sunny day, it's super overcast, but I feel like you can still see it pretty well. Like, I can absolutely see all of the purple in my hair. If you can't, I'm really sorry that this video is not good enough. But there is absolutely purple in my hair. I think it looks great. I'm not a bleach blonde. I'm not into being blonde, honestly. So like all of the highlights that I had after that original purple washed out of my hair, I was like, oh crap, like I look blonde now, and I'm not into it because I just don't look good blonde, or I just look weird. But with the purple, like I'm digging it. It's awesome. It looks pretty decent. Like you can see it pretty well right here too, and I don't know. It definitely does make your hair darker. So like if you do have like a bleach blonde hair and you do this purple dye, it will make your hair look darker. So just be aware of that. Final thoughts, I love it. This is totally what I was going for. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you like it.